Yo, what is up, Google Trends Hub fam? Get ready, because we've got a firestorm of news hitting the digital world. First up, Google's dropping a bombshell, claiming censorship under President Biden and vowing to bring back banned YouTube accounts. The tech giant is reportedly set to allow previously banned creators to return, citing pressure from the current administration. This could mean big changes for how political speech is handled on the platform. Then, buckle up as we dive into the hottest brands for Gen Alpha. Insight's consultancy, Beano Brain, has released its annual look at the coolest brands for the youngest generation. And spoiler alert, YouTube and Netflix are still king, holding on to their top spots. We'll break down who else made the cut and what this means for the future of brand loyalty with the next wave of consumers. But wait, there's more. YouTube's making waves again, this time by letting creators who spread COVID misinformation back onto the site. Alphabet, YouTube's parent company, claims the Biden administration pressed them to ban these creators. We're going deep into this controversial policy reversal and what it means for the platform's content moderation. And finally, we're talking big money as YouTube creators are injecting billions into the UK economy. An Oxford economics report reveals the massive economic impact of these digital trailblazers, supporting tens of thousands of jobs. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a trend. Google claims censorship under Biden, vows to restore banned YouTube accounts. Get ready for a seismic shift in online content moderation. Google is making waves by announcing that YouTube will allow previously banned creators to return to the platform. This dramatic policy reversal comes after years of controversy, and astonishingly, Google claims it was pressured by the Biden administration to remove content related to COVID-19 and elections. In a document submitted to the House Judiciary Committee, Google's lawyers stated that YouTube will provide an opportunity for all creators to rejoin if their channels were terminated for violating COVID-19 and election integrity policies that are no longer in effect. This could mean the return of high-profile figures like FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino, White House counterterrorism chief Sebastian Gorka, and War Room podcast host Steve Bannon, all of whom were permanently banned for content flagged as misinformation. Google described the administration's pressure as unacceptable and wrong, highlighting a political atmosphere that sought to influence the actions of platforms. This move also signals YouTube's decision to stop relying on third-party fact-checkers, aligning with Meta's recent policy changes and sparking renewed debate about tech regulation and free expression online. The tech giant's admission has ignited discussions across social media, with many users and creators weighing in on the balance between platform responsibility and government influence. Analysts are closely watching how this policy shift will impact the broader digital landscape and the future of content moderation. Don't go anywhere, because the next story is going to completely change how you see the youngest generation of consumers. And after that, we're uncovering a massive economic boost from digital creators. YouTube and Netflix dominate the coolest brands for Gen Alpha. Get ready to meet the brands that are capturing the hearts and minds of the next generation. A new report from Insight's consultancy Beano Brain reveals the 100 coolest brands among Gen Alpha in the US, focusing on consumers aged 7 to 14. And the reigning champions? YouTube and Netflix, holding on to their top spots for the second year in a row. This comprehensive study dives deep into brand attitudes, showing that while digital entertainment giants like YouTube and Netflix lead the pack, other brands are making significant moves. Nike and Sour Patch Kids climbed the ranks, while Target saw a massive jump into the top 5. The report highlights a fascinating shift where traditional toys are being traded for digital entertainment, snacks, and unique retail experiences. Food and drink brands are particularly thriving, with Generation Foodie being highly responsive to trends. Surprisingly high on the list were beauty brands like Sephora, ELF, cosmetics, and Sol de Janeiro, indicating a new frontier for brand engagement with younger demographics. Even video game brands like Nintendo and Roblox are strong contenders, reflecting the growing influence of interactive entertainment. The findings have sparked buzz online, with parents and marketers alike dissecting the preferences of Gen Alpha. Experts note that this generation rewards clarity, repeatability, and fun, favoring everyday brands that can also offer exciting new experiences. Brands like Prime Hydration and Barbie, however, saw a dip in popularity, underscoring the dynamic nature of youth trends. But what happens when online platforms face intense government pressure? We've got the inside scoop on YouTube's controversial decision to allow creators who spread COVID misinformation back online. And don't miss our look at the massive economic impact of YouTube creators in the UK. YouTube reverses stance, allows creators who spread COVID misinformation back on-site. In a move that's already sparking heated debate, YouTube is set to reverse a major content moderation decision. The platform will now offer channels that were previously banned for spreading COVID and election misinformation a pathway back onto YouTube. This significant policy shift follows claims from Alphabet, YouTube's parent company, that the Biden administration had pressed them to remove content that didn't violate their own policies. According to letters sent to the House Judiciary Committee, Alphabet's lawyers stated that the political atmosphere created by the administration forced their hand, calling such government pressure unacceptable and wrong. This decision impacts creators banned back in 2020 for promoting COVID conspiracy theories or claiming the election was stolen. YouTube is also ceasing its use of third-party fact-checkers, a move that has been a long-standing demand from conservative creators who argued it undermined their content. Alphabet emphasized its commitment to free expression and stated that creators with broad reach play an important role in civic discourse. The company clarified this is a limited pilot project for a subset of creators whose ban policies have now been deprecated. This development has drawn strong reactions online, with some celebrating it as a victory against censorship and others expressing deep concern over the potential spread of misinformation. Analysts are closely examining the implications for platform accountability and the future of online speech. And speaking of YouTube's global impact, get ready for some mind-blowing numbers on how creators are boosting economies. Plus, we'll reveal the ultimate list of cool brands for the next generation. YouTube creators fuel £2.2 billion boost to UK economy, supporting 45,000 jobs. Get ready to be amazed by the economic power of online content creation. A groundbreaking impact report by Oxford Economics reveals that YouTube creators injected a staggering £2.2 billion into the UK economy in 2024 alone, while simultaneously supporting an impressive 45,000 jobs. This incredible contribution highlights the growing significance of the creator economy as a major economic engine. This report coincides with the launch of an all-party parliamentary group dedicated to representing UK creators and influencers. Farial Clark, the group's co-chair and a Labour MP, hailed these creators as trailblazers of a new creative revolution who have been undervalued in Westminster for too long. British fitness video creator Lily Sabri, with nearly 6.5 million followers, welcomed the research, emphasizing that content creation is a legitimate and sustainable career path. She shared how YouTube was instrumental in launching her businesses and creating employment opportunities, even with her professional physiotherapy background. The formation of this parliamentary group signifies a long-overdue recognition for the work of digital entrepreneurs, addressing challenges they face in accessing training, funding, and suitable workspaces. The increasing mainstream recognition is undeniable, with Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer hosting influencers at 10 Downing Street and the White House opening its press briefings to content creators. This report underscores the vital role YouTube creators play not just in entertainment, but in driving economic growth and innovation across the nation. That's all the news for today, but stick around for our lightning round recap and your chance to win big. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And that's a wrap on today's trends. Google's making headlines with a potential return for banned YouTube accounts amid censorship claims. Gen Alpha's favorite brands have been revealed, with YouTube and Netflix still leading the charge. YouTube is also allowing creators who spread COVID misinformation back on the platform, a move that's sparking major discussion. And finally, YouTube creators are a massive economic force, contributing billions to the UK economy. Loved this episode? Smash that like button, subscribe to Google Trends Hub for all your trending news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story you found most shocking, and follow us on all social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content and more. See you next time.